All right.
Okay, so Wade's busy working on the greenhouse today.
Is what I'm doing. I'm taking and notching these boards, these 2x4s here, because what I'm doing is making an arch like this that goes around to follow the coop. That way, when I put the channel on for the wiggle wire, it has something attached to it. It's going to make it solid. And see, it makes it solid, helps support the archway on it too. And I'll do it on that side and this one. This one here's the one I'm doing right now. And is what you do, this is the way I do it, the way I was taught many, many moons ago in another life. You just take your saw and use your edge right here and just kind of, I know it's a little loud, but, and you do that all the way down the whole length of the board. That way you can bend the board. And actually, if you had a long enough one, I could have done the whole thing in one complete board. But we don't, so I have to do it in sections. And that's what I'm doing, folks. And by the way, my name's Wade. We haven't really met yet. This is just time consuming is all it is, folks. And when I get done, I'll come back with you and show you how I put it up there and attach it and everything.
Oop. Okay, so this is how we are going to fasten the plastic into the greenhouse. And these are spring wire and lock channel bundles. We got a 20 pack because of the size of our greenhouse.
Okay, I'm done cutting it. And right here it is. And just to show you, this is what happens once you cut them. You can literally, see that? Make a good arch out of them. Now I got to cut this down because it's too long for up there. And I already marked that. So I'm going to come over here and cut it down. And then I'll put it up and show you.
And are those ends at an angle?
Yes, they're on an angle about, I think that one's 15 and this one's like 32 and a half or something. I can't remember exactly what they are.
But depending on the size of their greenhouse, theirs would be different.
That would be. Ours is a 10-footer wide, and then you just got to take it like so. And then there you go.
So then how do you fasten that in?
Well, I'm going to take and put screws on this end, screws on that end, and that'll take care of that. And then like I did over there, I'm going to put a brace across the center, and that'll hold it.
And by the way, I forgot to show you, he yesterday installed the door. Doesn't that look good? So it was a used door we got for free. Free is good, right? And so we are utilizing it, and it does have a screen in it. But I will also be able to prop it open.
See, I already cut this board down.
Oh, to size, so it's ready. And that really strengthens up the support.
See, that's going to really give it a lot of support from weight coming down. It won't be able to kick out and won't be able to come down. I mean, it's going to give a little bit, see, the boards will. See, they'll still give, but once this is tightened up there on each one of these, it won't give that much. Because what I'll do, I'll take and cut little pieces of wire like this, plumber's channel, and screw it down on here like so. There you go. I'll screw it down like so, and then that way that'll attach it to this and make it solid. I'll do it on every single one of them up there, and then that way it'll keep it really solid when I get done. And I already started making this one for a 2x4 to cut through like this. You don't want to go all the way. You only want to go partial way.
About
like
3/4 the way.
So it's about 3/4. I left about 3/8 is what I measured it to. That way, even this short one, see, you can get a good bend out of it. And this is the one that's going to go in the peak up there. When I get that far, I ain't that far yet. And then here's the channel.
Ooh, we got a
that we
bent one.
got. And this is going to go like this, attach here to here, and then follow that on up. Once I screw it down and do it. And see, then that'll go like that. And that's where our plastic could come over this, and we'll use a wiggle wire and put them in between it.
Okay, so is that also for the front plastic?
This is going to be for everything. It'll be for sides, the top, crossed here.
So you have 2 pieces of plastic going into it.
Right.
One from the,
I have
the
3
cover
actually.
here. Oh, 3?
Yeah, going to have one here for the front, going to come up and over, and then the top one's going to lap that, which is the same way with the back down there. It's going to have a, just like this, and it'll have a whole piece of plastic for itself, and then this top one will be put over everything and lock everything in. And then here's the wiggle wire that goes in the channels. You wiggle it in there, that's why it's called wiggle wire. It could be a pain, it's easy, but it could be a pain to do too sometimes. And, well folks, that's it for me.
So it is the next day, and Wade is getting ready to get back to work here. As you can see, he finished all the bracing across the top around the hoop. And he made a temporary stop for the door so it doesn't blow in the wind. So if you're enjoying this type of video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us to grow our channel, as we are a new channel. Thank you so much for watching Jimmy Branch Homestead.